I'm going to say since the 60s, society in America has said, get a degree and you'll be fine. My grandmother got a master's in 1915. She spoke fluently in Greek and Latin, smart like hell. She was the oldest of three girls, and her father treated her like his son. And my parents both worked, so I had the pleasure of being raised by my grandmother for the first 3 or 4 years of my life, which I think is a wonderful thing. A parent-child relationship is competitive. A grandparent-grandchild relationship is just love.
Correct. Yep.
And you've heard me say this. Anybody ask me a question today that they want me to do something, I'll say yes, because it confuses the hell out of them. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm saying yes to what they're asking me for. I might have to have a discussion so I better understand what it is they're looking for, and they better understand what they're looking for.
Fair.
But there's very few people, that's why I like chatting with you. There's very few people like you today that are able to implement change. So that goes back to leadership again and management. Our job function as a leader is implementing change, period. And we're terrible at it. We don't want to do it. We've got an equilibrium in society. We've got peace and tranquility in the company. We're not fighting with each other. And we don't want to challenge that. So, and the older you get, the more you want to protect the status quo because you're scared to death that you change something, you're going to screw it up because you don't know what the job is anymore. So go down to the 30-year-old, the 20 years younger than you. They can't do the job like you used to be able, and they have no interest in trying to do the job.
Correct.
And they go from metric, they go from KPIs. They're all wonderful, and that's all past tense. That has nothing to do with tomorrow.
Correct.
And when you sit down and you poke, I love doing this. I get a group of guys and gals, mostly guys, and we'll have 4 or 5 or 6, and we'll have a Zoom call, and we'll just have a discussion. And I like to teach in what is called the Socratic method. I don't answer questions, I ask them. I'm trying to get you to come to the conclusion yourself, because I'm not just teaching the curriculum, I'm teaching you how to teach yourself so you don't need me in the future.
Right.
It's a lifelong skill versus, I know how to add and subtract. And I had a guy, I took mathematics and physics as my majors, and I was part of an honors program with computer science and statistics as my minor. And we all had a guy on heat and thermodynamics in our second year. And the passing grade was 18, and he didn't mark on a curve. And I failed. And one person passed, and it was a woman. She was by far the smartest person in the class. It was amazing. So we go to this guy. He's got a PhD in applied physics, a concert pianist, and he's 28 years old. And he said, wait a second, what are you trying to do to me? So I'm only here to teach the people that are capable. And what a crock of crap. We went to the dean supported. The next year he was gone. But in the meantime, all of us, I don't know, there was about maybe 20. I don't know the exact number. We weren't in the honors program anymore. We were majoring in this stuff. That didn't hurt my feelings because, it became pretty clear very, very quickly to me, Troy, that mathematics and physics, unless I was going to get a master's or a doctorate, that was much too specific education for me. I'm a generalist, and I'm much more comfortable being able to go wherever the hell the problem takes me and have a mindset and an experience and a history of being able to find a solution. Not always, but damn near most of the time.